What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches, King Hussle Crazy Reaction, the Hussle family, turn motivation into means, and dog pound exotic pups. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. I got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification card or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members? We are back at it again with the gems. I am back at it again with the sauce that can turn every last single one of y'all into a boss. If you are tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero? Well, listen up, pay attention, let's get to it. Because today's video, I got the gems on how you can build your new small startup business with no personal guarantor and start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Yes, you can build your business credit up without having to use a personal guarantor. So with that being said, let's get into the gems, let's get into the money, and let's start getting these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit and learning the money game, credit. All right, so let's get to it. So a lot of people out there are looking to build their credit. A lot of people out there are looking to start getting major loans, credit cards, or lines of credit with their with their LLCs and their EIN numbers, and a lot of people are starting to have confusion on how to really properly build an LLC so you can start getting these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. And it is not hard. It just goes off the knowledge that you have about doing whatever you're trying to do. So when it comes to building a new small startup business, a LLC and an EIN number, you got to have certain things in order. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have an LLC and an EIN number. Know what you want to have a business in. Know what you want to be an entrepreneur in. Know what you want to sell. Know what you want to provide for the people. Once you figure that out, get your LLC and get your EIN number. LLC in your area, just go to the Treasury website for your state or city, and then go to the irs.gov to get your free EIN number. So Treasury for the LLC, EIN, irs.gov for the EIN number. Once you have those two, then you want to go open up a business bank account. Now, you don't want to go open up a business bank account with any of those bigger banks like Chase, U.S. Bank, Bank of America. I mean, you can, but if you want to start getting money fast and you want to start getting money with bad business credit, you want to go to the smaller banks. So those banks that be in like Kmart, Target, Walmart, Kroger, the Woodcrest, the banks you never heard of, them banks that just be sitting there that you don't never see nobody going to, go there because they need your business. Because when they lend out money, loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, they make money off the APR. So however much your APR is, that's how much they're making money off of you. So if you get a $10,000 loan, you have a high APR, they may be making $25,000, $30,000 off of you. But if you got good credit and you have a low APR, they might be making only $2,000 off of you. So these is how these banks get their money. And by them being smaller banks, they're working with people with bad credit just as long as you have a relationship with them. And how do you build a relationship with that bank? Is by having a bank account with them and depositing funds into that having funds being deposited into those accounts. So any credit union, any smaller banks in your area, go open up a business bank account with those two. Once you have your business bank account, now what you need to do is you have to have your business in order. So you have to have a business email, a business website, a business number, have that number registered with the 401 National Directory, and have a business address. Simple. Address, you can get a virtual address, pay a couple dollars a month. Business email and number, they got package plans that you can get the most, not Yahoo's or emails, johnsmith@cleaning.com, real business email. Once you have that business email, once you have that business number, once you have that virtual address, now sometimes having a website for your business can help you, but it's not always mandatory that you have a website. But get a website if you can. So now that you have all this information for your business, now you have a structured business, a real structured business. Once you have that real structured business, you need to go on Dun & Bradstreet, and so you can. It's like Dun & Bradstreet is like Experian.com. You get to track your business credit scores. Once you go to Dun & Bradstreet, they have a trade line for your business credit for $500 a month through nav.com, which will report to your credit report and start building your business credit. They also have things called net 30s that you can buy. They have net 30s, net 60s, and net 90s. And these are basically business accounts, just like trade lines on primary trade lines. They're business accounts that you can pay off in 30, 60, 90 days. So the best ones to get are the net 30s because they report faster. And vice versa, like personal credit with business credit, if you pay off the tab before the due date, there's no pre-penalty fees, and it'll look better on your business credit. Vice versa, on the personal side, when you pay off accounts earlier, there are pre-penalty fees, and it'll impact your credit score negatively. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So that's why a lot of business is being handled on the business side. That's why a lot of people get loans, credit cards on the business side to spend the money because of the utilization rate, how you can use the money. Vice versa on the personal side, everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes only, and a lot of people don't understand that. So once you got these net 30s on your account, get as many as you can, because the faster that you pay them off, the faster you'll start building a business credit score. You need a paydex score of 80 or better to be classified as a good liability for business credit. And then they got PayNet scores. They got 5 business credit scores. They play different parts. PayNet scores, that's how you get the cars and all that under your name. So it's different scores that play a part in the business world. 5 of them. Once you start building, and then you can also go to creditstrong.com. They have business trade lines for you to start building the other for business trade lines, not Paydex, but the other 4. And then the net 30s, the Uline, Granger, and the Quells, those build your Paydex score. So it's different places where you go to build your business credit score 360 all the way around without having any problems. So once you're adding these trade lines, now when you add these trade lines, you pay them off before the due date. You only need an 80 Paydex score or higher. The more net 30s you have, the higher balance that you carry on your business credit, the more points you get towards your Paydex score. So what people do is they actually get all these trade lines. They get the Credit Strong trade lines, business trade lines. They get the net 30s from the Uline, Granger, Quill. They get all different type of trade lines. You can literally Google and see what places report to which business trade line. They just start running it up on all the payments and they start paying it off. But they just finance it. They have the money. They finance all the equipment, and then they're gonna pay it off within 30 days, so they can hurry up and get a score generated to their a Paydex score for their business credit. Now, if you have a bank account, your business bank account, you want to have funds being directed. You want to have funds being generated in your business bank account to show that your business is generating some type of revenue. So if you have a job check, have your personal checks be direct deposited into your business bank account to start generating revenue. If you are self-employed, start direct depositing money into start having money. Just start depositing money into your bank account. And even if you want to have half your check be direct deposited into your business bank account, and the other half being your personal, that's fine too. Understand that now that you have revenue being direct deposited or have revenue generating in your business bank account, that's showing that your business is making some type of money, and that's what the lenders want to see. So the more money that you have being generated in your business bank account is going to be helpful for you getting certain loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because there's certain lenders out there that require a 500 personal credit if you want to use yourself as a personal guarantor, and just 6 months of revenue being generated in your business bank account to start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit for your new small startup businesses. Every lender does not have the same qualifications. That's why it's very helpful to start to do your research and pay attention to these videos that I make, because I give out different lenders with different qualifications. You might go to the wrong lender not knowing the qualifications that they have, and you might get a hard pull. You might start just messing up your credit, not understanding or not doing the correct research and knowing what they're going to pull from and what they're looking for. Because you don't want to go crazy just applying for many loans at one time. You don't want to do that. You want to be strategic when it comes to applying for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because everything will hit your credit report. Hard pulls, all that. And you don't want to keep getting hard pulls, hard inquiries on your credit report. You want to be able to finesse the credit so you can be able to get the money faster and easier. They also have EIN only credit cards and loans. They have a lot of different things when it comes to the business world. It's just about being knowledgeable about it. If you're not in the business world, if you're not into cleaning credit or getting your credit together and doing research on other things, you're not going to know about these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit and how you can get them. You're not going to know about how you can file bankruptcy on a business and put the assets in the trust funds and keep all the assets because it's protected by a trust fund. People hear bankruptcy and be like, oh, why would I file bankruptcy for $250,000? Like I said, you rather be broke with a bankruptcy on your credit, or you rather have $250,000 that you never had in your life in the bankruptcy on your credit. Now, when it comes to bankruptcy, it depends on if you have a personal guarantor or you just built your business credit from the ground up. If you built your business credit from the ground up, your personal credit will not affect the bankruptcy on that business. It's just on that business. And if all your assets is protected by that trust fund, they have nothing to take. So the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to close that business, just like with any other business out there. That's why Rockefeller went from Rockefeller to Roc Nation. That's why Def Jam went from Def Jam to Def Jam Island. That's why so many celebrities filed bankruptcy. It's a way not to pay back certain payments and certain bills and be able to keep the assets. It's a legal finesse. And they don't teach us this. You have to learn this. You got to know people who know people to teach y'all this. They're not going to teach us this in school. There's a way to get loans and not have to pay it back other than grants. Not even, because grants is not loans. They're literally giving you the money. They know you're not going to pay it back, but you can get a loan, and there's legal ways and loopholes for you not to pay it back. Because the money on the business side is meant to be spent. So the money is gone. What are you going to pay back if it's not there? And this is what a lot of people fail to realize, and this is why a lot of people still be in the same positions, because they think everything is a scam, they think everything is a fraud. But when you're ignorant to the fact of what's really going on to the world, of course you're going to think that. If you don't know nothing, of course you're going to think it's fake, because you ain't never seen it before. But in real life, this is what the 1% is doing. Why do you think it's trust fund babies? Where do you think the money from trust funds come from? Assets that their parents did with credit. And then y'all sit back and wonder, but y'all just want to find any other way to just discredit somebody or just talk about somebody. But at the end of the day, y'all still be broke and messed up. When somebody literally trying to help y'all and preach to y'all and teach y'all how to become successful, the quickest and easiest way out there, which is credit. Y'all all complain about how I get this CPN or how I do this and how I do that. But when somebody drops some real gems and knowledge on y'all that can surpass all that and get y'all credit together and get y'all some money, the world is nothing but followers. All it takes for something to blow up, and then the whole world will want to do it. But if it ain't blew up yet, they gonna think it's fake and it's a fraud and it's a scam, which is ridiculous. That's why it's 1% of the world that's successful and wealthy, and 99% of the world is broke and looking for a way to make some money and change their life and make financial freedom and all that stuff like that. A lot of people not built for this. A lot of people not willing to put in the work, the time, and the grind and the effort to do this. Being successful is not in everybody's blueprint or everybody's plan. So you got to understand, there's different ways to build business credit, and there's different ways to start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. It's just about the knowledge that you have, the will and the want that you have to get this loan, credit card, line of credit. And once you learn information that comes with credit, you'll learn loopholes, and you'll learn that you can get loans and trust funds and holding companies and things like that to secure the bag. Everybody worried about bankruptcy. Everybody worried about their credit being bad. But y'all got bad credit right now with no money, so why not have bad credit with some money? And you can also build credit up once you get a bankruptcy. If it drops your credit, you could build it back up. Bankruptcy drop off in 7 years, just like student loans. So you can basically look at it like you got student loans on your credit, which you just as a bankruptcy. Like, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna come off. And if you know codes and you know what you're doing, it's a possibility you can get that bankruptcy off your credit report before 7 years. But people are not willing to learn. People are not willing to put in that time or that effort to make that happen. They just want somebody to give them something. And nobody's going to give you anything. They haven't did it yet. It's never going to happen. Nobody's going to walk up to you like, here go $50,000. The only way you're going to make $50,000, $100,000 if you do something to make that money. And that's just the way it is. You have to learn or do something to make that $100,000 or $50,000 that you never had before in a day in your life. And if I'm telling you how to do it the easiest way as possible, without have to need nobody. You can do all this stuff by yourself and walk in the bank by yourself and get some money by yourself. Now you got a method. Now you got a way to make some money. Now you can start teaching people. Now they paying you to learn how to get loans, credit cards, lines of credit. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is power. And a lot of people don't understand that. I get up early every day and try to find some type of new method or some type of new bank or new loan that's giving out money. I know how to check the database and see how much money's been lent out from each bank. I showed y'all this in videos already. I showed y'all the blueprint. But y'all want to play around and hee ha. Like I said, my first video that I made on YouTube, I was homeless. I was sleeping in the car for 8 months. Bad credit. Now I'm here. Everybody like, oh, get your teeth fixed, get your hair done. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna be faking it until I make it. I don't have time to listen. I'm a hustler. I have a hustler's mentality. A lot of people want to be able to relate. My first hustle was selling drugs. When you do that and you got a mentality, you go certain stints without getting haircuts or doing certain stuff because you grinding, you stacking. That's where my mind at. I'm grinding, I'm stacking, I'm helping people with their credit. I'm working on my businesses. I'm doing so much. I'm making a lot of money. I don't got time. I don't care about that. As long as I'm giving y'all what y'all need and helping y'all out, that's all that matters. But it's fine. Because at the end of the day, we all know what the word is. So anybody out there that's ready to become successful, become rich off business credit, follow these steps. There's so many ways to build business credit, so many ways to get money, and so many ways to get approved. You just gotta be on point. You can't skip steps. You can't be sloppy. You can't think stuff supposed to go your way, because it's not. Nothing in life is supposed to go your way. When you go deal with somebody else, everything is their way, because you need them. They don't need you. You contacted them. So people that think when they contact you and they think stuff because they paid you that you supposed to do things their way, it doesn't work like that. Because your way clearly hasn't worked so far. So all my people out there, let's get this business credit together. Let's start getting these major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Let's continue to make it happen. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to elevate. Let's continue to get rich and create generational wealth and financial freedom. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to y'all. Anybody out there that's ready to start their financial freedom journey, that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. You ready to start making money. You ready to start making funds. You ready to start making thousands of dollars a day. You ready to start making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, all profit, sitting in a chair just like this without moving, just off the knowledge that you got. You ready to learn this credit. You ready to elevate and learn these methods. Get y'all FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems, financial freedom lessons, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me the screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. If you guys are not sending me those screenshots, you will not get a response. Follow instructions. Watch the videos throughout. Like, if y'all really just watch the videos, y'all understand. And a lot of people watch the videos and hear me say send a screenshot or you won't get a response, and they still write me not sending screenshots. The world is a crazy place, but like I said, follow instructions and you will start getting to the journey, start your journey to making some money. No screenshot, no response, and/or you'll be blocked. All right, so FaceTime 101 limit gems at 600. Make sure y'all getting y'all new age credit repair lessons. 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. I will teach you everything that you need to know about cleaning your personal credit, building your personal credit, leveraging your personal credit, getting an LLC, getting an EIN number, getting your business bank account, building your business credit, start getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit. You get the CPN package for you, and you also have the opportunity to become a credit consultant certified by the board. You get your documents, you get your certificates, you get all the templates you need for the credit letters, you get all the codes you need to dispute. You learn how to make primary trade lines, all that. All right, so make sure y'all get y'all new age credit repair lessons, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Both lessons is a one-time call. If you guys need my assistance from there on out, each one will be an additional $200. So do not miss out on these lessons. So let's get to it. Let's start making this money. Let's start working smarter, not harder. Also, make sure y'all book y'all student crypto tour in-person limited gems, $3,500 in-state, $4,500 out-of-state, $500 deposit. The rest of the money will be in person. And these lessons will be hands-on lessons on how to get rich, how to get paid, working smarter, not harder. You will walk out, learn how to make some money. All right, so let's get to it. Also, make sure you go subscribe to the Telegrams, the Matrix Code, and New Age Credit Repair. You need credit lessons, you need credit help. Go subscribe to New Age Credit Repair. You need to learn how to load ups. You need to load up DIY, do it yourself method, cash out method. Everything is DIY now. All methods. So you want to learn how to do this stuff for yourself and run up a bag, tap in $250, get rich for $250. Alright, so go subscribe over there. Also, still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. All right, you got a lot of talent. You got some work. You really serious about your craft. You got some like a catalog of music, a catalog of modeling, a catalog of you shooting videos, like a catalog of you working. Let me see what you got. We gonna go from there. You got some talent. We gonna work. We gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, skits, blogs, interaction with the fans. So much stuff. All right, so make sure y'all tapping in. If y'all got some talent ready to work with the production company. Also, make sure you go follow. Oh, you make sure you follow the new YouTube channel, No Rags Is Riches. Make sure you follow the music channel, King Hussle X1M. Make sure you follow me on IG, King Hussle X1M. Make sure you go follow the merch page, the clothing brand, Bouscular Department. That's Hustle Department in French. Got new joggers, new sets coming soon. His and her matching sets, all that good stuff like that. Make sure y'all just tap in, man. Make sure y'all ready to run it up, man. Make sure y'all ready to get this money, man. It's your boy King Hussle. We back at it again with the gyms. We back at it again with the sauce. That's gonna turn all y'all to a boss. So with that being said, let's get to it. I'll see y'all at the next video. Peace.